Heartland Sports with Luke Randall.
Quite a few things going on today, including high school basketball, the Delta Shootout. 5 games across the day at Delta High School. We had a couple boys games and 3 girls games. In fact, concluding tonight with the host Lady Cats taking on Zenith Hornersville. We'll have more from this, but I do have one thing to report. We just found this out in the last 30 minutes or so. Max Wheeler, all-time leading scorer for St. Vincent's boys basketball, had 29 today against Caruthersville. At SEMO today, the Redhawks invite. It's one of 2 home track and field meets for the Redhawks, and for head coach Eric Krumpecker, it's a good chance for his team to get back in a rhythm after a few weeks off of competition.
We always start the second semester off with this home meet. It's a nice little rust buster coming off a winter break. You know, everybody's been home, gone for the past 3 weeks, and you know, it's just a way for everybody to get up and going in a little bit more low-key situations.
Now the Redhawks, they hit the road next week to the Hoosier State. They will be at the Indiana Invitational. SEMO men's basketball was on the road today at Moorhead State, part of a doubleheader. Braxton Stacker opened up the scoring for the Redhawks with a 3 right there. Now SEMO, they put themselves in a solid position in this first half. Landon Blocker, they went into the second with a pretty good lead, and in the second they were able to extend it all the way to 12, but over about 10 minutes this lead deteriorates all the way down to just 1. They get it to 5, but Davion Cunningham, he had 35 on the day. That was 3 of them right there. And down 2, the Eagles get a chance to take the 3, and in the final 2 minutes of the game, they take the lead in this one. So now it's SEMO. Last real chance to tie it or win it right here. BJ Ward gonna take it, top of the key, doesn't go, but 0.2 seconds on the clock. So we're gonna have one last chance. Really, all you can do is tip the ball right there, and ultimately, Redhawks aren't gonna get it. They suffer their first loss of 2026. Also part of the doubleheader today, the SEMO women coming up short against the Eagles. Bit of a different script in that one. Redhawks were the team down, chasing, clawing their way back. They did rally to get it quite close at the end, but ultimately just ran out of time in Kentucky. Redhawks will be back at the Show Me Center next Thursday. Should be a good pair of games against Lindenwood. In the NFL, playoffs open today. We've got a good game right now. Rams up 3 on the Panthers. And if you want to watch the Bears game, do note it is streaming only on Prime Video.